A couple of my boys are here, and we should have recorded that. Well, not all of that, but just a part of the conversation where we're trying to discuss, other thoughts about things. And it got, down to the ending where, in a belief that where we should all feel in our minds all together, all the time, instantly, constantly, never ending. That's like the will of the Father, the Creator. It's like at some time after His creation, He can see into everything, everyone, every planet, every star. He created this. He can look into this. He would be they would be, the greatest scientist ever. And we have to be grateful for scientists for the things that they do discover, except for when it comes to the destruction of human beings. You boys are off on the wrong track. And as God looked and saw the earth and the beings, and there's been several of those earths and several kinds of beings. But the human ones, that they were coursed together in the government of, under whatever at the time, but they stoned people to death. They'd have gatherings, and they would stone people to death. They would have their heads cut off. They would put them up on stakes, whatever, That's because of a way of life of social control. It really wasn't religion. So how can you hammer through something like that to tell the people? And God's here, and He wants order, and He sees that what was tossed out and came to be here has caused all this disorder. How can He get in there and cause this to happen but to make Himself into His Son and be born? And Christ, and what He gave in that answer, was to a life when people were so ruled they couldn't truly understand the beauty of it. Yeah, I'm hearing other things. It's not actual, like voices that you can hear blurts of, but it's more of a thought frame. Is how it enters. And Christ so said these words and brought this into being. It was by His blood shed. And even Abel's blood did cry to the Creator from the earth, as so did Christ's blood did flow to the earth. And it was to be a time to tell the people, to bring them to an understanding, a clarity of the love and the grace that the Creator has extended into all life and all of His creation. It's in all of our DNA. And we need this moment in these times, this meditation, so we can spark and make that off and to scatter and, that's to bring in the covey and surround the whole earth. Many will believe, many will not. But there has to come that time. then that's future. That's a future to see. I can see and take it there. And see beyond. Wow. And there was a thing about this love, this enter of this into this world, so to help the subdued humans, the misled calculations. It's like all over the world, not just with one society, but all the world. People being misled and misforgiven and malnourished and malinformed. So wars are easily controlled and created. Just playing a game. That's not part of what you would think Christ in a holy decision. And when it comes to Him to come to be, that He was in with, a Creator, and a Creator in with Thee, and to have this connection, to bring it to oneself, then we can have these touches, these moments, when everybody has this kind of understanding. And you can go out, and because we have this love and understanding, we're not going to do any harm to anyone. But if those come in and maliciously are trying to secretly take over and run asunder, well, see, that brings up a rile that, if you had any good God sense at all, you would never rile. You would never disturb, because it can be handled just as in the past. It's in our genes. You don't want us to turn the killer on. And this is a warning to Muslims. This is a warning to Catholics. This is a warning to Judaism. This is a warning to all those false religions around the world. If I step outside of your flock, you call me crazy because you have nothing else to defend it with but muck and malark and tons of money that don't mean nothing in heaven. We'll see.